Hello everyone, Carrie Heaps here with Chromatic Council. Welcome to the color reading for my spring palette people. So I'm really excited about this reading because I am actually a spring myself as far as color analysis is concerned. So if you are new to my channel, these color readings are specific to whatever seasonal palette you are, whether that is winter, summer, spring, or autumn. And this particular reading is going to be for my springs. So it is for entertainment purposes only. If I say something that resonates with you, I think that is wonderful. Basically what I do here is I shuffle the deck. I pick 3 cards to give you something for mind, body, and soul. What the cards will tell you about. The color cards that I use is a color card deck that is utilized for the healing power of color, how you can use color to heal. This particular reading is not about what colors I pull for you to wear, but for the colors that you need to have around you, perhaps on your desk or within your office or within your home, things that you can visualize and see right in front of you, not things that you need to be wearing, because in order for this to help you and resonate with you, it's got to be the colors that you are looking at, not wearing. So again, today I'm going to be doing this for my springs. So the spring color palette, typically people who are springs like myself are usually very bright, energetic, optimistic, friendly. People gravitate towards you, towards your personality. Some of the personality traits of a spring are they're enthusiastic, they're spontaneous. Sometimes with the spontaneity, sometimes people can perceive that as being impulsive or scattered, when in actuality they are not. They're just make very quick decision makers. Springs are also one of the best creative thinkers out there. They're very creative. They're able to create even when things are tumultuous in their life and things aren't going well. They are naturally charismatic. People are drawn to their energy. Most springs are very lighthearted, very expressive with their words, with their actions, and they can be very adaptable. It is much easier for a spring to adapt to certain things than most of the other seasonal palettes, and they are very people focused, hence why so many people are usually very attracted or resonate with them and are drawn to their energy. There are a lot of famous people who are also springs, not just celebrities, but people who just have a big following are typically within that spring palette. So I've just kind of been shuffling the deck here a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select 3 cards for our summer palette people. And again, if you have not had a color analysis and you want to know what season you are, I do have a link in the show notes below. You can go directly to my website and get a virtual color analysis with me to get your colors done to determine what season you are, spring, summer, winter, or autumn, and what colors look best on you, which colors that you need to be wearing to evoking certain emotions. So there's a lot to color analysis. So if you have not had one done, you can click on that link down below. So let me go ahead and pick 3 cards here. So our first one is green. Revitalize your nervous system. Let's see. I'm going to pick this one. Peach. Inhale a breath of life. I love that one. I'm going to pick another one, and I want to go down here to this side of the deck because I'm being called to go down here. Just select a card. We have lavender. Connect to mind, body, mind, and soul. So we have 3 really great cards here for the spring palette. Green, peach, and lavender. So I'm going to go over which each of these colors mean specifically, and again, this is for entertainment purposes, but if I do share something that resonates with you as a spring, wonderful. So our first one that I selected here is green. So green revitalizes our nervous system. It reminds us that we really need to be taking care of ourselves. So far, all of the color card readings I've done for the other seasons have similar messages for us. Really focusing on ourselves and our health and revitalizing ourselves and making sure that we are taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first. So with the color green, this can help revitalize our nervous system. So if you've been feeling on edge lately, if you have been feeling just a bit shaky, topsy-turvy, just not really sure what direction you're wanting to go in, green is a really good color to have around you. Even just, it gives us this message to step out in nature. Walk on the grass. Let the grass feel, let your feet feel the grass. If you're able to do that, if you're in an area of the world where you can do that right now, go out and be in nature. Maybe go for a stroll through a park, or perhaps maybe just, again, just walk outside, walk on the grass, take a look at the trees, see the new blooms of leaves that are coming out on the trees, if that's happening in your area. Just kind of inhale that breath, that being one with nature. If you have anything that's green around you, like maybe a picture of a field or flowers where you have the leaves, not just on the trees, but around the flowers as well, this would be a good thing for you to kind of focus on and look at, in terms of just helping to kind of revitalize your nervous system and kind of just take a breath and go, okay, everything's going to be okay. But that's kind of what green can help us do, is to revitalize our nervous system and ourselves. Now, the next one that I picked here, peach, which I'll be honest, even when I have done these card readings for myself, it is very rare that I get peach. So I'm super excited to have this because, again, I'm a spring myself. So with peach, it reminds us to inhale a breath of life. And what exactly does that mean? It means to just breathe in the air, live life, go out. This kind of reminds me of, like a hot summer night, being out perhaps on a boat, or maybe out in a crowd, or up in a high-rise building where you're kind of looking out, looking down at the scenery and looking up at the night air, and just inhaling that clear, clean breath of air and just feeling so alive. Peach reminds us that, we are here for a purpose. We have a reason for being here, and we just have to, take a moment and figure out what it is that we need to do right now. All signs, seasons, are kind of seeing this, and they're seeing that, hey, what's next? What do I need to do next in my life? What value and what do I need to be providing to other people or to the world? And, peach reminds us to just inhale that breath, get one with nature. It seems, the cards always kind of resonate with the theme. And, again, green, being out there in nature, peach, peaches grow on trees, and maybe you need to eat a peach if you have those in your area, or make a peach dessert, peach tarts, or something that has that sweetness in it. That sweetness of life is what you need to concentrate on, because, at the end of the day, everybody needs to be happy. Everybody needs to be in line with what really sets their soul on fire. And this is kind of what Peach is telling you to do. Inhale that breath of life, feel alive, feel the life of the love of life. Okay, is the best way that I can put it. So have peach things around you. Again, if you have some peaches that you just bought, great, eat those. They're good for you. But having them around, even just having maybe a peach candle, peach scented candle would be a nice thing to have around as well. Or perhaps maybe if you have a drawing or a painting of a bowl of fruit and there's peaches in it, these are things that are nice to have around you to look at and remind you to inhale a breath of life. So that goes right in tune with our green. And then we are closing with our lavender. Lavender is such one of my favorite colors and one of my favorite scents as well. And kind of ironic because I'm wearing my amethyst ring today, which is not lavender, but it's kind of close. So with lavender reminds us to connect to body, mind, and soul. And it kind of brings this message together. We want to revitalize our nervous system, inhale a breath of life, and connect to mind, body, and soul. It kind of closes that circle. And again, these are all things that you will find outdoors in nature. You can find peaches outdoors. You can have green leaves, green grass, and lavender if you're in an area where that grows. But lavender is, again, it's that purple color, really nice, pretty purple, very light, very bright. And what it's telling us, again, connecting our mind, body, and soul, stop, take that breath, be one with nature, figure out what is your next step. What do you want to do? What's resonating with you? Because I think a lot of, not just everybody, but myself included, sometimes we struggle with where are we at now? Like, we all went through so much with the past few years with COVID and how that changed how the world did business and how things are now. How do I want to connect my body, my mind, and my soul to really resonate with the world and give back whatever gifts that you may have? Okay, so basically what this message is telling you, and again, this is for entertainment purposes, but if it resonates with you, wonderful. It's telling you to make that connection. Take a moment, meditate, and figure out what it is, what can you give back to be one with that full circle, okay? Because again, usually when we pull these cards, there's a message to it. It's all about nature, it's about nurturing yourself, about going back to your body, inhaling that breath of life, revitalize that nervous system, and connect that body to your mind and to your soul and to your soul's purpose. So this is the reading that I have today for spring. Again, these are colors that you want to have around you. Even if you wanted to wear them, I always recommend jewelry is good. Like you can wear a ring, you can wear a bracelet, because those are things that will be in front of you that you can see at all times. Otherwise, this needs to be things that you have on your desk, perhaps, or that you see in front of you as a picture, or, again, it could be curtains in your apartment, or maybe the color of your chair or the color of a wall where you work. So these are all things that you want to be able to look at and glance at during the day. So that's what I have for my beautiful, beautiful springs. Again, I hope that this message resonates with you. I hope that at least you got a good kick out of it and got a smile on your face to get you started. Also, too, if you are wanting to just make it easy and just have the cards, you can use the Amazon affiliate link that I have. These color cards are a collection that was made by Anna Siegel, and you can purchase those on Amazon, so I'll leave that link below too. If this message resonated with you, if you enjoyed what you heard, please make sure that you click on the like and subscribe button so you can be notified of when I do another reading, color card reading for my spring palette. And again, if you have not had a color analysis, click on that link in the show notes below. You can get one done with me, and we can determine if you are a spring, an autumn, or perhaps maybe you are a winter or a summer. But that's what I have for you today, my dear springs, and I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day.